Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us. The sun is going down, but the lights could not be brighter as we set the stage for the finals of the U.S. Adult Soccer Association National Amateur Cup. We have a stunning match for you tonight between Mesoamerica San Carlos FC and Newtown Pride. A clash of the giants here this evening in Bittendorf, Iowa, at the beautiful TBK Bank Sports Complex. As the teams go into final preparations, we bring you the starting lineups for both teams, beginning with Mesoamerica. In goal, Dawood, a back line of Moises, Ayala, Sorto, and Mirko. A midfield made up of Pacheco, Piero, and Zuniga. And finally, the front three of Medina, Leo, and the talisman of this team, Alfaro Herman. And the lineup for Newtown. Dadona in net. He'll be protected by Alva, Dutra, Morrison, and Swift. A midfield three comprised of Joao, Costa, Russell. And up top, Isaac Somao, Eric Laurent, and the striker, Ganzer. We are moments away from kickoff here. Mesoamerica taking one final moment to drink in the moment. Newtown Pride, perennial finals competitors. They're ready. They've been here before. They understand the stakes. For Mesoamerica, a chance for their first Amateur Cup Finals championship. And so the stage is set. The curtain will rise as the referees take their positions. The players are ready. Goalkeepers are between the sticks. Kickoff is imminent. A chance at history in this 99th edition of the National Amateur Cup Finals. Newtown to begin. Delayed for a moment, and away we go with Newtown. An exceptionally exciting moment here. Newtown swinging across the back line. Back into the center, and it's intercepted quickly, trying to find Leo. Newtown are able to clear their lines. Nervy possession early from Newtown. Mesoamerica pressing, causing a bit of danger. Here it is again. Here's Alfaro lobbing through. Here's an opportunity and an early goal. Sensational. Newtown succumb to the unrelenting pressure. One touch pass, one touch finish, and Mesoamerica are up 1-0 early in this final. We will confirm when we are able to the goal scorer that looked to be Pacheco, number 15. Just a scintillating display from Mesoamerica to pounce on that ball. And of course, who else but Alfaro Herman, the talisman of this team. So Newtown Pride down early. We'll look to rebound. This is Alva. Up for Somao. Back into the center midfield. Here's Russell. Russell for Somao again. Can return it for Morrison. Morrison can launch forward. Here's Somao once again. Driving. Out wide for Alva. Cross into the box. Numbers there. Saved. Not out of danger yet. It's a second goal. And in the blink of an eye, Newtown FC have drawn level. Before the news of a first goal can even go out, a second one scored just as rapidly. That is the quality of soccer you can expect tonight, folks. A match you do not want to blink an eye. Once again, here is Meso now. We are level once again. Driving forward is Pacheco, the goal scorer. Out wide, but it's intercepted. Sent into the midfield. Intercepted. Alfaro possessed. Mesoamerica are quick to win it back, though. Now can Mesoamerica find a moment's peace in this match? Holding the ball up well here is Mesoamerica. Sorto for Ayala. Ayala back to Daoud. They'll send it long, looking for Alfaro. Alfaro, cheeky bit of bodily positioning, tries to find that back heel pass. Doesn't come up this time for Mirko. Joao working out of trouble there. Now here is Costa. Costa's pass. Intercepted there. Now coming forward are Meso, but the final pass unable to unlock the defense. So here is Laurent. Back for Dadona, the goalkeeper. We have barely reached the 5-minute mark, and already this match feels like a fever pitch, able to explode at any time. Quickly flicked on. Now out wide for Alfaro. Alfaro flicked it past the defender, and it is a foul in a dangerous area here for Mesoamerica. Herman Alfaro, this is his third trip to the finals. Yet to win the big one, but could third time be a charm? His second appearance with Mesoamerica, the last time was in 2019. They made it to the finals, to the Final Four. Also made it to the finals with Cal FC in 2021. Herman Alfaro was the lone goal scorer, scored 2 against NPSL side Napa Valley in the Region 4 final to advance to these National Cup finals. A mainstay with the team since 2013. The lines have been drawn in the magic spray. None other than Alfaro to stand over it. He's joined by Moises. Left or right? It's Alfaro. It's Alfaro. It is a stunning save and cleared. Dardona reaching a full extension of his body to deny Alfaro a second goal for Mesoamerica. An incredible acrobatic display to keep this match level. Mirko on the deep throw now. Bouncing around. Cleared, not long, but high. Alfaro controls it. Alfaro skipping past the defender. This is Leo. Leo with a shot. Leo barely saved by Dardona. What an exceptional strike by Leo. Leo, formerly of the Chilean club Colo Colo. What a storied history that club has had. Here is the in-swinger. It's high. It's dangerous. It's not dealt with. And now the lines have been cleared. Mesoamerica regained possession, though. So now what can they look to create? Ball out wide finds Leo. Tries to play in Alfaro. Alfaro gets the cross off. Dealt without the pack post by Alva. Soto for Joao for Alva. Back inside for Joao. Joao brought down in the midfield. Newtown have a free kick. Taken quickly. Here's Morrison. Wide for Swift. That pass is intercepted. Here's Alfaro once again, running the show. To the front man, Leo. Mirko has advanced. Mirko will try something of a cross. Perhaps it was a shot. Either way, it's cleared the frame of the goal. No danger there for Dardona. Here is Morrison. Calling for movement from his team. It's found Ganzer. He's in trouble. Worked its way out to Swift. Here is Swift. Swift trying to flick forward. But it is Daoud to calmly collect there. Daoud, the goalkeeper for Mesoamerica. That ball cut out expertly by Russell. Foul there on the attempted pass. Costa was brought down. Now on the edge of the attacking half, Newtown have a free kick. Meso are vocal early in this match. Now play will resume here. Back for Dutra, the captain. Return for Morrison. Dutra once again. Dutra testing the long ball. It's found Joao. Joao turning. Costa. Excellent footwork. Costa with a shot. It's deflected. It's Alfaro to collect. He clears his lines. Leo will give chase against Morrison. Morrison wins. Morrison back for Dadona. Now firmly back in possession. Our Newtown. As Zex Somo. Costa once again. Russell. Russell advancing. Needing options. Miscommunications there among the Newtown midfield. And now the other way. What a great touch. Alfaro touches it past Morrison. And an early yellow card for the center back. The long ball from Daoud was flicked backwards by Leo, anticipating the run of Alfaro. Alfaro skipping it past Morrison, did catch the outstretched leg. And now once again in a dangerous position. Mesoamerica with another free kick. A bit farther out, this one. So will be Sumniga to stand over. Mesoamerica have been most dangerous in this attacking third. With simple one touch, just passes through to the runners. So Niga will float this one in towards the back post. Dadona got a touch to it. It's played back into the box. Leo got a touch forward. Could not redirect it towards home. Dadona and company narrowly escape a second goal by Mesoamerica. Newtown are possessing under pressure from a well-organized front three. Newtown lost possession, succumbing to the unrelenting pressure. We will monitor if Mesoamerica can maintain that pressure. But for now, here is Mesoamerica possessing with the back line. This is Pacheco. Nothing untoward with that challenge, says the referee. We play on. Controlled by Ayala. Off the clearance. This is Piero now. Piero going for the long ball. He's found Mirko. What a touch that is. Mirko into the box. Alfaro's run was held up there. The team of referees saw no foul, so we play on. Somao brought down, no advantage. Brought back into play quickly. Here's Dutra. All the way back for the goalkeeper. Return to the captain, Dutra. Alva tries to go forward for Somo. He did win possession, but it was a foul. Mesoamerica take over. Here's Ayala. Back for Sorto. It's a calm back line, willing to just possess the ball, awaiting the runs, awaiting the opportunities. Now they'll look to break forward. No one making the required run. Careless giveaway. Once again, a careless giveaway, this time by Newtown. They clear their lines. Headed out of bounds by Mirko.
You gonna hire me after this?
Newtown have a throw-in. Newtown, a team of championship pedigree. They have won the Connecticut Soccer League unprecedented 10 years straight. Now the throw in towards the box. Back out for another throw it. Here's Russell. Now it is Newtown's turn to be calm in possession, awaiting the opportunity. Can they choose their moment here? That's onside. The cross blocked. Now here's Meso. Alva winning that. Newtown back in possession. That championship pedigree extending beyond just the domestic league and the National Amateur Cup, of which they were champions in 2019. Kareem Russell is brought down. The championship pedigree extending into the inaugural The Soccer Tournament, TST. That was all over social media for its full duration. I couldn't seem to get away from it. This Newtown team won $1 million prize. By the way, they were the only fully amateur team in a competition of pro teams, teams featuring ex-pros, the only fully amateur team, and they won the lot. Meanwhile, another foul. Mesoamerica quick to voice their disagreements with center referee. And now center ref Asad Omanovic having to bring the Mesoamerica players in for a quick conference. This ball not up to the standards of the play, so we will have another one. As mentioned previously, Newtown FC, previous winners of this National Amateur Cup in 2019, their most recent win. And who else made that Final Four but Mesoamerica? Did not advance to the championship game, but this could be their moment to win the big one. The flick unsuccessful, and so the throw-in taken quickly, searching for Leo up front. Just too far in front of him. Newtown FC back in possession. Turnover here, but how long? Can Meso maintain possession? Only as far as Medina can dribble. It will be a throw-in for Mesoamerica, so they're still in possession. This is Moises to take. A little bit of back and forth between Moises and the Newtown Pride bench. Hold up play by Leo. Spinning his defender and earning another throw-in. This one sent towards the box. Leo trying to get a touch. Did get a touch off the defender that looked to be Dutra, and now here is a corner kick opportunity for Mesoamerica. Their first real opportunity in the last few minutes, which in a normal game of soccer, you know, attacking opportunities can be few and far between. Here's the corner taken high. Lines cleared. Shove in the back from Zuniga. Referee having enough of the fouls, of the chirping, of the cheap shots. As I was saying, normally attacking opportunities can be few and far between in a soccer game, but within 5 minutes in this match, we had 2 goals. So we were treated to some early fireworks that have continued into about the midpoint of this first half. I can only imagine what the conclusion of this final will look like. Here is Zuniga. Playing around the back line. Lofted forward, but headed back by Morrison. It will be a foul. And Zuniga will go into the book. Referee quickly swarmed by Mesoamerica players. Another early booking. And with so much of this match left to be played, you have to wonder if the managers will go to the benches early to replace the cautioned players. Here's the second attempt at the restart. Here's Morrison, another player on an early yellow card. Eric unable to make a play on that, so go all the way back for Daoud. Mesoamerica possessing in the back. It's Newtown now putting some pressure on. Defensive footwork by the road escapes for now. Ayala will have to clear his lines. Mispossessed by Pacheco. Here's Newtown. But guided safely towards the feet of Daoud. Now Sorto. Into the middle for Leo. He's got time. Zuniga. Back for Ayala. An interesting formational tactic here is you see number 14, Mirko, on this near side. Almost playing as an added right winger for this team. And here he is again in an advanced position. And off that long ball intended for Mirko. We have a throw-in. Into the middle for Alfaro. He's got a shot that's deflected. Flicked on. Alfaro. Touchdown for Leo. He can't make a play on it. Newtown are not out of trouble yet. Here's Russell. Russell, an exchange of footwork. Clears the pressure for now. Ayala. Here's Mirko in a seated position. Seems like Meso could be taking inspiration from the Xavi Barcelona. Mirko playing almost like a... Who's their left wing? I should know this. I'm a Barca fan at heart. Balde, playing like a right back Balde. Getting into forward positions. Putting additional pressure on the Newtown back four. Mirko has worked a few opportunities early here. Can he work a few more? Here's a ball towards Mirko. This time, though, flagged for the offside. That one offside all the way. Swift to take the ensuing free kick. It's sent long. Headed back, flicked back. Now here is Zuniga. Zuniga missed connection there. So Joao, excuse me, can send it all the way towards Alva on the far side. Now here is Dutra in a rare moment of calm for this match. Possessing well, our Newtown, but now under pressure from Leo. Leo, quick touch towards Alfaro. Alfaro in some space. Alfaro on the left foot. Alfaro will test the shot. Saved initially by Dadona, and he will collect the deflection. Once again, it is Dadona needing the full extension to deny Alfaro. No foul there. Meso to take over. Here's Piero. For Pacheco. Back all the way for Daoud. Newtown FC happy to let Mesoamerica play out the back. Lost possession now. Here is Newtown Pride. Well done by Russell to escape the pressure. Swift, though, inviting the pressure back in. Danzer, the striker, a mainstay of the team. Mirko making the sliding challenge to dispossess. Lines cleared. Sorto guiding it back to his keeper, Daoud. But dispossessed. Here's Somao. Somao brought down.
Keep going.
Yep. In possession are the Newtown Pride. Here's Dutra, back for Morrison. Long ball sent. Mirko's dealt with it. Alfaro with some time. To the striker, Leo. Trying to turn Morrison, unable to, and he's lost possession. Sent all the way across the field for Alva. Here's Russell. Russell out wide for Eric. Eric Laurent running at Mirko. Eric Laurent, a little bit of space. Joao now. He will float one out wide for Somao. Somao, dazzling footwork. Working an opportunity. Works the space. Has a cross. Headed out of bounds. There by Ayala. Corner kick here for Newtown Pride. Here is the corner kick. Russell to take. It is an instant where played dangerously. Headed down in the box. Shot goes high. And Mesoamerica survive the attack. Another excellent opportunity. A ball bouncing around in the box goes wanting. This time it is Newtown who fail to capitalize. For Meso, a breath of life. Leo flicking on. For Mirko. Leo still giving chase. Leo using his body to win that throw-in. Here's Alfaro. Alfaro left-footed cross into the box. Opportunity here. Oh, and a stumble. He'll regain. This is Medina. Medina still going. Shot there goes high and wide. That one won't challenge Dadona. That was Piero on the shot. Could not properly wrap his foot around it. And after both teams being so decisive in the first 5 minutes now, the chances are going begging, wanting for a final decisive touch. This one sent long and flicked on. Dawood is out for it. Suniga now. Suniga will go long. Found Pichico on the wing. Pichico with Alva at his back. Suniga, poor pass. But it's Piero to go to ground and win possession back for Mesoamerica. Here's Pacheco once again. Cross into the box. Leo thought about the acrobatic attempt. Wonderful bit of interplay. Has released Eric Laurent. But Laurent's pass intercepted there. And quickly taken right back by Russell. It is Alva for Somao. Sent back to Newtown. Here's Joao. Now Newtown finding the interplay. Really possessing well here. So calm in possession. This is excellent. This is Alva. Playing it off Piero there. The 2019 champions, Newtown Pride. The 2019 champions, Newtown Pride, looking to regain and retake the throne. But it is Mesoamerica who is looking to break the 7-year triopoly. It's been Newtown, Bavarian, and Lansdowne who have just about controlled this championship final. And for Germán Alfaro, could third time be truly the charm? Mesoamerica, they are the outsiders looking in this tournament. They are the underdogs. Swift, back for Morrison. Into the center for Costa. Costa floating one forward. Somau had made the run. And it was about an inch off of being perfect for Somau to get that touch passed out. Possessing well now are Newtown. Alva. Dutra. Forward for Somau. The flick finds Joao. Costa had continued his run. Now playing a bit of hold-up play, needing reinforcements. Or perhaps he'll go at it himself. Referee has blown the whistle. It is a foul to the favor of Mesoamerica, but based on the collective uproar from the Mesoamerica bench, you would not have guessed it. Center ref Asad Omanovic once again needing to deal with the swarm of Mesoamerica players pleading their case. And if you're able to, once he's in frame, take a look at this near side. It's Mirko once again. This is the right back playing in this advanced position. He's off the back shoulder of Eric Laurent. Foul here to the favor of Mesoamerica. Here comes the swarm pleading their collective case, calling for the yellow card, calling for harsher punishment. Now the center ref having a conversation with Captain Alfaro Germán. Center ref going to chat with Captain Dutra of Newtown. We are cleared up enough for the referee to lay down the vanishing spray. It will be Zuniga to stand over it, along with Pacheco. Zuniga floats one in towards the box, towards Leo. Headed down and cleared. Sent back by Sorto. The touch by Zuniga. The sliding challenge, fully legal, it's all ball. However, Zuniga sent the pass forward, perhaps a bit too rapidly. It was played off Swift. They're lucky to come away with possession in the form of a throw-in. Swift sending it back out for another throw-in. Excellent touch there by our staff photographer. Leo getting the cross in. Numbers are not in the box for him, though. But off the clearance, Meso can restart with another throw. Meso have not looked quite as dangerous as they had in the first 10 or so minutes. Could they turn it around here and really look to be decisive in this attacking third? Here's Alfaro. Mirko with a cross in, headed towards the top of the box. Zuniga controls it, but it's sent clear all the way back towards Ayala. Piero. Out wide for Moises. Moises lining up the cross. Instead, we'll send it forward to Medina. Now Medina's cross into the box. Oh, Alfaro was there at the back post. An outstretched leg away from regaining the league were Mesoamerica. We are into just about the final 3 minutes of this first half. We are tied here at 1-1. Mesoamerica take over. This is Alfaro. Zuniga. Mirko.
Harris, I have a question. Harris.
Here's Ayala. Another one of this club's bright stars. Here is Alfaro. Alfaro touching it past Ganzer to earn a foul. Mesoamerica, who beat Tobacco Road to advance to this championship game. They compete in La Liga Deportiva Morazan, as well as a number of other local tournaments in central LA. Here's Leo. Alfaro spinning Russell. Now across into the box off that left foot. Just too high for Medina to make a play on it. But this is the Mesoamerica that we got used to in the first 10 minutes. Looking deadly up front. And such is the case with amateur soccer. It really is just a decisive touch away. Both teams, for that matter, a decisive touch away. Confirmation from our team of referees that we will have 5 minutes of added time here. 5 minutes still to play here in this first half. Medina on the far side, the left wing for Mesoamerica. Has lost possession a few times on the attempted dribbles. Has not found the measure of success that he would have hoped for in this first half. Of course, in the attacking third, that's where you take your chances. Perhaps you'll see it in a moment. Mirko, once again, in an advanced position, causing all sorts of trouble for Eric, Laurent, and Swift on the left side for Newtown Pride. Leo touching over the head of Swift, but cleared by Morrison. Meso were first to it, says the referee, and so it is a throw in for Newtown. Not sure if you caught it on the stream, but we had another excellent touch by our staff photographer. Swift to send this one long, down line. Ganzer flicks it on, but unable to keep it in for Somao. Nearing around about 3.5 minutes. Alfaro. Can't find Medina on that occasion. Pacheco picks this one up in the midfield. Pacheco advancing. Finds Piero. Mirko back for Sorto. Back into the midfield for Pacheco. Mirko made the run. Now once again in that advanced position. Drawing back Eric. Cutting out the opportunity of this near side. With possible counterattack. That's 3 steps ahead. Attacking play right there. Now all they need is a goal to show for it. Alfaro the 1-2. Medina, excuse me. Zuniga. Possible shot opportunity. Instead it's lifted for Leo. On the edge of the box, this is Leo. For Mirko. Mirko did not hold his line, just offside there. Well spotted by the referee. And folks, as we gear up for halftime, we will take a quick break at the half, but we do invite you to come back to the stream as we will invite some of the top brass of USASA to join us for a sideline conversation. We'll be joined by John Mata, also Fritz Marth, and of course any other USASA officials who want to chat about the state of soccer as we gear up for the start of the fall season. Russell, back for Morrison. Morrison under pressure. Zuniga giving chase, and now Leo giving chase. Dadona just having to send it forward. One by Zuniga. By Mirko, excuse me, albeit a bit dangerously. Throw in now. We are into the final minute. Kept inbounds by Mirko. Piero dispossessed, did not feel the pressure of Ganzer. So now here is Alva, tearing down this far side. Alva with Medina to his back, escapes the pressure. Alva still advancing. Alva still in possession. Alva tries to send it forward for Ganzer. It is Sorto to just get in front of it. And now, release forward is Leo. Last chance opportunity in this first half. Leo turning his back towards goal. Hold up play here by Leo. Cross in by Alfaro. Moises now on the edge of the box. All the way back across the box for Alfaro with a wonderful touch. Alfaro going at Morrison. Alfaro skipping past Morrison. Morrison getting just enough of a touch. Morrison dispossessing Alfaro. Brought down is Morrison, and that will take us to the conclusion of an exciting first half of action here in the National Amateur Cup Finals at the TBK Bank Sports Complex here in beautiful Bittendorf, Iowa. Folks, that first half was non-stop, and we have one more half to look forward to. Join us in just a few minutes for a sideline chat with some of the top brass of USASA. I've been Diego Mijan for this first half. We'll see you soon. That goes into these national finals than just the soccer itself. There's so much behind the scenes. There's organization. There's communication with the teams, which we were figuring out just in the past, hour leading up to this match. Walk us through everything that went through, getting to this point, getting to this astounding final here in Bittendorf.
So one of the things we did differently this year that we haven't done in the past. So in the past, this event was pretty much run by staff, our office staff. Last year, I decided that it's time to get our Cups committee back in place and let them decide, where we're going, what's going to happen, all that kind of stuff. So Fritz is the chairman of that committee. So I appointed Fritz, and he had a committee to work with, and they're the one who put the whole thing together. And I'll turn it over to Fritz to give you the details.
Yeah, so work started already last fall for us on the Cups committee, and of course for the teams too. This year we had a total of 113 teams competing in probably about 26 or 27 of our member state associations, and that starting last October, and that got narrowed down to the 4 that came here this weekend. So it's been a long road, and it's been really an exciting Cups finals and an exciting tournament. We had some of the best teams in the country, really, not just anybody entered these Cups this year. It was really the top cream of the crop.
No, the level of soccer. I mean, we're watching here some of you can tell by the touches. It's on another level than what you see at your regular Sunday league match. You were mentioning how many teams have even entered in the first round. What's the process for teams that are maybe watching right now thinking, gosh, I want to be here next year? What's the process of getting involved and getting to this National Cups final?
So anybody who's interested in participating in the National Cups final really can contact their local state association. Most states have websites. I think at this point everyone has. Or they can certainly contact the USASA office and ask them who to get in touch with. And then they would enter at their local level and be placed into their state level, or depending sometimes directly into their regional level of competition. And they have to then work their way through the system and up the ladder and to get here.
Going back to another thing that you mentioned, that work began all the way back in fall. So we're gearing up for the start of the fall season, of course. It all begins again, which means work is probably starting on the next edition of the National Amateur Cup Final, which I think I mentioned it briefly during the stream, but this is the 99th official edition of the National Amateur Cup Final, which means next year is number 100, cracking the triple digits. And I don't know if you can go into all the specifics, if there's some stuff that's still under lock and key, but do we already have some plans to make next year's event that much more special?
Well, we know it's the 100th anniversary, and it has to be special. I mean, it's one of the oldest soccer cups, if not the oldest soccer cup in the United States. And we started the process actually 2 weeks ago. I put together a new task force of National Cup, people that are very interested in it. And we really want to revamp this whole National Cup. There are some, faults in it, I'll admit it. But I think we've identified a lot of the faults we've seen, and this committee is working now, and we're hoping to have it resolved in 30 days of what the new National Cup will look like next year. And Fritz is working with me, of course, on that committee. And, we know it's the 100th year. It has to be special, and it's going to be special. So we got to get through the logistics of how it's going to be first before we can unveil of the details of the event.
Yeah, I think John pretty much said it all. I guess stay tuned for what's going to be happening over the next 4 to 5 weeks when hopefully we'll be able to announce how we've made the Cup something really, really special to celebrate the 100th anniversary of what is one of the oldest competitions, sports competitions in the Americas.
Well, I really want to thank you guys for joining me for this halftime sideline chat. Is there anything that you guys want to talk about while we have the time? Teams are still getting going for the second half. I mean, the floor is your guys'. It's obviously so much hard work has gone into just this weekend alone and everything preceding it as well. So I want to give you guys the floor, a chance to say your piece.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can't leave without saying thank you to the local people that got involved, the facility, great facility, Iowa State Soccer Association. They've also helped us out, so I want to recognize them, and of course our committee members and all the volunteers that are here to put this event on. So I don't know if you have anything.
No, again, I do want to say thank you to the people here at Bittendorf at the sports complex, as well as Iowa Soccer. They've done a tremendous job, you can see. And as we get ready for our 100th anniversary next year, this year we had 113 teams enter, but there's plenty of room for more teams to enter. So, if you're watching this, if you're listening, please, if you're with a team, think about entering, or if you know a team, please talk it up. And like I said, just get in touch with your local soccer people, your local state people, or your national people, and say, I want to be part of one of the oldest soccer competitions, one of the oldest sports competitions in the Americas.
And before we get off the air, I'd be remiss if I didn't say thanks to our referee group also that are here. And this is also probably the cream of the crop of referees that do amateur games out at the state level, at the regional level. And what we do is we do identify, who are the top referees in our regions, in our states, and invite them to come referee at this level, which gives them an opportunity. We have national assessors here. We have people from pro referee organization. And this is an opportunity also for them to shine, to make it to the next level themselves. So it's not only for the players, it's also good for the referees. So I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that.
Of course. Fritz, like you were saying, like talking to your state associations, to your local people, I personally, from my own experience, I've worked with, from the grassroots of the grassroots to the state associations. Now I'm here for USASA at the national level. I mean, the organization and the umbrella of U.S. Soccer is truly astounding. Like the dedication that all of you at USASA, from president down to the smallest, the youngest linesman, just getting their start. I mean, you guys do such an amazing job, and truly thank you guys as well for all that you do, and thank you for joining me. Yes, please.
So as Fritz was mentioning, if you're interested in this competition, like I mentioned, I put this new task force together, and probably in the next 30 days we're going to have a revamped competition for next year. So I would like to let people know that if you're interested in this competition, keep an eye out on our website, because once the committee does their work and our board approves what we do, there'll be a lot of changes on how this competition is being held, and there'll be a lot easier opportunities to participate in this cup.
No reason not to get involved, you heard? All right, hey, thank you guys for joining me. It's been a pleasure. We are going to return momentarily with the second half of action here in Bittendorf. Stay tuned for that. And welcome back. We hope you enjoyed that brief sideline chat with some of the top brass of USASA. We're moments away from kickoff here in the second half of action. The scoreline between Mesoamerica and Newtown Pride remains 1-1 off the back of a fiery exchange within the first 5 minutes of play. Back-to-back goals see this game drawn level. Lineups for Mesoamerica look to be about the same, and we will confirm the starting lineup for the second half for Newtown Pride when that becomes a little more clear. We do want to take a moment now to honor and recognize our referee team this evening, with the center referee Asad Omanovic, Jane Norris, and Joshua Belk are the assistant referees, and the fourth official on the touchline is Jalen Gray. Of course, this is the 99th edition of the National Amateur Cup. A Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup spot is up for grabs, along with, of course, the prize money and the esteem and honor of being crowned National Amateur Cup champion. But yeah, it's an automatic qualification to the first round, which would be amazing for Newtown Pride, who maybe on the third try could actually play in the cup. Qualified twice for the cup proper, have yet to be able to play based on game cancellations and, of course, the pandemic. Newtown representing Region 1 of USASA. Mesoamerica, of course, representing Region 4. Mesoamerica here could be, I believe, in the last 20 years, there has not been a Region 4 champion, so they could break a Region 4 drought. And away we go with the second half. Mesoamerica to begin proceedings. This is Piero. For Zuniga. Zuniga pressure on his back. Will have to return all the way for Sorto. Finds Ayala, one of the stars of this Mesoamerica team. Gallivanting forward was Moises. Did find Leo up top, who drew the foul. Out wide now for Medina. Back for Moises. Moises awaiting the run of Alfaro. Alfaro could be in here on his left peg. Alfaro! Oh my goodness, it's a goal! Alfaro, golazo! And once again, in the first minutes of a half, it's the involvement of Alfaro Herman to put Mesoamerica up by 1 goal. And it is triumph, bookended by tragedy, as behind the play that looks to be Piero, who is down on the edge of the 18. Let's take a moment to recap. What an amazing ball. Spotted the run of Alfaro from a mile away. And was one touchdown on that left peg. Fired it past the outstretched arms of Dadona. He's had 2 amazing saves to deny Alfaro in the first half. But it seems like it's the rule of 3 for Alfaro. His 3rd time and he scores. Could it be his 3rd time and he wins the National Amateur Cup? This is his 3rd visit to the National Amateur Cup finals. And we can confirm that it has been 29 years that a California, in fact, a West Coast team at all, Region 4 team, has won a national amateur cup. Of course, that was back when the Open Cup was only amateurs. We've had a revamp to the cup since then. But let's go back to what we just saw. Mesoamerica is up 2-1. In just 3 minutes, of course, there's been a few minutes for to tend to the injury, but in just 3 minutes, Mesoamerica, just like that, have taken the lead here. And we'll see if a pattern can form here. Can Newtown answer quickly? Piero is back. He is up. He wants to come back in, awaiting the center ref's discretion. Here's Alfaro once again. Oh, but it is a foul. Late call by the referee. Perhaps waiting to see how it would play out. Still down for Newtown Pride. That is Swift. The trainer's now being called into action for a second time. And once again, it's early in this second half. It seems like early in the halves is when we get the bulk of our action here in this match. And of course, that's always good to see. It is Swift up and off the field under his own power. He'll have his moment to recover. Seems likely to return to this match. And now restarting possession. Here's Newtown Pride. Dutra for Joao all the way back for Dadona. Beaten twice tonight, Dadona. But don't let the scoreline tell you the storyline. He's been exceptional in that first half. How many times did he go to full extension to deny Alfaro his first goal of the match? Neither team able to really gain possession. And now it's Ganzer to bring the ball under control. Here's Costa. Costa awaiting reinforcements. Did have the run of Alva on this near side. Elects to go out the other side to the returning Swift. Swift now into Morrison. Morrison can advance. Here's Somao out wide. Alva in an advanced position. He'll cross in. Headed into the ball. Oh my goodness. Ganzer had the free header. Just needed to redirect it towards the frame of the goal. Could have, should have, would have, but didn't. And that was the opportunity to recapture the magic of this first half. Of the first half, excuse me. Have to take your chances, folks. In a game that has been as tightly contested as this one, you cannot let opportunities go by the wayside. You never know when the next one will come for you or for your opponent. Here's Suniga. Suniga, the advancing pass denied by a sliding Russell. Here's Mirko now, working some space. Mirko tried to win the corner. Not going to get it that time. I apologize, that slide tackle was not Russell, it was Alva, who had moved into the center of the park. Here's Russell in some danger, or Morrison in some danger. Leo giving pressure. Leo will win it. Now Leo in some pressure. Back towards Alfaro, and Alfaro wins. Mesoamerica, a free kick deep in the Newtown defensive half. Multiple players down behind the play. Everyone is up and moving. Alfaro took what seemed to be a nasty hit. What a loss that would be for Mesoamerica if even but a pinky toe were to be out of commission. And so now clear of all injuries. Piero standing over this. They can play it like a corner. Crossing goes into the box. It's towards the back post. Sorto was there at the back post. If not for the head of a defender from Newtown. How important was that? And now we have our first substitutions into this game. Perhaps. We may have to wait on those substitutions. No, we do have our first substitution for Newtown. Making way is, I believe, Eric Laurent. We will confirm that substitution and the replacement when that information is available to us. Meanwhile, it is Zuniga. Looks to be a run-of-the-mill cramp, but those can take you out of commission. Don't have the current numbers for you, but earlier today we were reading 70% humidity, I believe, which even on a cool night like tonight, that 70% humidity, those high humidity levels, if you're not careful, those cramps will come and they will sneak up on you. We can confirm that into the match for the Newtown Pride is Lucas Sosa. Lucas Sosa, the number 10. Now into this match, replacing Eric Laurent. Out of bounds, a throw-in for Newtown. Sosa, his first involvement. Sosa getting stuck behind Alfaro Herman. Touchdown well there. Probably by Monday night. And actually that seems to be, yes, indeed, it is a substitution for Mesoamerica as well. Into this match now, Daniel Mahue. Mahue, the number 11, now into this match at the right wing position. He did replace Zuniga, so it is Alfaro moving in to the center midfielder. Now will play playmaker as if he didn't before, and Alfaro's first act as center midfielder is to release Malhue out wide. Malhue trying to find a bit of space against Morrison. Malhue still in possession. Now getting a cross in, cannot find Alfaro, however, and so it is a quick turnover. Here's Sosa again, a lovely bit of interplay with Costa. Here it is Sosa. Involvements early. Now Russell, an opportunity. Turning, spinning, Russell. Shot right into the hands of Daoud, calmly collected. A well-worked opportunity. It was Russell who worked that opportunity all by himself, found the runner out wide, but Daoud saw that one all the way, collected it into his chest. And once again, if you're Newtown, if you have that championship pedigree, you cannot let those opportunities go begging. It is too tight of a game to not capitalize. Here's a throw in now for Newtown. Newtown, of course, are the Giants. Meso looking to play giant killer. The underdogs going into this whole tournament, into this Final Four. Other teams in this Final Four included Tobacco Road, RWB Adria, both teams of esteemed championship pedigree. Now here's Malwe. Malwe misconnects with Medina, and now going the other way are Newtown. Newtown Pride now not having the opportunities in front, so they'll go back. Now going forward again. Somao. Excellently controlled, just happened to be out of bounds. And so Mesoamerica will take over on the throw. Here's Moises to take. Nothing untoward, says the referee on that occasion. This time, however, it will be a foul. Behind the play, referee needing to bring this match under control. A fiery exchange between Moises and Alva. And now the fever pitch, the powder keg, whatever you want to call it. The top's about to come off this match. You can feel it. Of course, on the line, the prize money, the spot at the Open Cup, the esteem of being crowned National Amateur Cup champion, but also pride for these clubs, for these teams, for these men. Pride among everything on the line here. Here's Malwe on the wing. Try to find Leo at the back post. It's deflected out of bounds for a corner kick. While we have this moment, I want to bring you news of a substitution out of the match. Alfaro taking his place is Fabian Saavedra. Fabian Saavedra now taking over on the wing. If you're Mesoamerica, you have to be really confident in your current scoreline to take out your talisman, your leader, Alfaro Herman. Here's Newtown on the counterattack. Sosa evading the challenge. To the far post, miscontrolled. And the counter-attacking opportunity goes begging. Ganzer could not pick out the right pass to the far side of the box. And the unaffordable is becoming unavoidable. Newtown FC need to go to that experience. They've been here before, need to start acting like it. Newtown taking over. No advantage there, says the referee. Foul. That is an angry whistle for sure. Referee will have words with, that looks to be Pacheco. Of course, the swarm of blue around the referee. It's hard to tell who wants to get what point across. We have passed the hour mark here. We are into the 64th minute of play. Yellow card issued to Pacheco of Mesoamerica. Or will he cancel the yellow card? Now bringing... And it will be Ganzer to receive a yellow card. Referee righting the mistakes. Referees are human too. I'm sure everyone who's played a game of soccer knows as much and has probably voiced as much. And all of this time, injury time, referee-controlled stoppages as well, all of this time is going to add up on the back end of this match. We've already seen one player down for a cramp. Hoping not to see another one. But substitution for Newtown out of the match. Isaac Somau. Replacing him will be back and forth. The referee has to go. No matter which way he turns his back, something going on. We do have a full team of referees here, so obviously this match under control. And so we can confirm that out of this match, Isaac Somau replacing him, number 18, Khalid Rose. Joao takes over off the goal kick. And Pacheco takes over just as quickly. Tries to release Malhue, but unable to. Here's Russell for Costa. Costa has spotted Alva out wide. Time and space. Quickly closed down by Saavedra. And now Saavedra, pressure on the back. Alva needing to find something. Can he be creative? Can he find a pass? It's creativity that wins the day this time. But Alva dispossessed with a sliding challenge by Saavedra. Medina was played in well. Did have Morrison to his back. Foul called here. Seemed to be a 50-50 challenge. Russell comes out the worse for wear. And Newtown Pride can take over. Nice little flick there by Sosa, finds Costa. Costa with a dazzling little roulette. And 2 bits of excellent footwork. Call it 3 now off that body feint. Here is Newtown FC. Newtown Pride. Cross into the box. Snuffed out there by Moises and cleared. Leo playing the bounce. But Morrison collects. Morrison now gallivanting forward. Morrison finds Costa. Costa now flicking forward. Cut out there by Ayala. Here's Rose. Rose and Alva. Rose attempted the cross. Daoud was out early to snuff that one out. Just about 20 minutes of play here. Still time for Newtown to find an equalizer, but also time for Mesoamerica. We do have a statistic update for you for about the Newtown Pride. Statistically speaking, every game that they have scored in, they scored as well in the last 15 minutes. So I won't promise you the 4th of July, but you can expect some fireworks here late in this match. Meanwhile, it is Medina down behind the play. Referee having none of it. Up you get, son, he says. Walks him off the field. If you're injured, get it tended to by the trainers there on the touchline. No nonsense refereeing. Cross towards the box. Dealt with initially, still not out of danger. Once again dealt with, but it's just flicked up. Still in danger. Handball there. Excellently spotted. Piero, the high flick right into the hand of Rose. Center referee Asad Omanovic doing everything he can to keep a lid on this powder keg. But the energy is palpable. What's the expression? You can cut the tension with a knife. And I'm sure you can feel it through your screens as well. I know everyone watching live here. And as I'm looking around, I haven't even taken in the size of this crowd. What an event this is here. What a location as well, this TBK Bank Sports Complex here in Bittendorf. Truly a stunning sports complex. Oh, what a run here. They've still got it, Newtown. Almost had a corner there, but rebounds off the corner flag, out for a throw instead. Another substitution here for the Newtown Pride. Attacking reinforcements. Cleared sky high. Who's first to it? It's Newtown. Into the match number 9, Tavoy Morgan. Crossed into the box. Here's Sosa on the edge of the box. Sosa Tries to curl it towards the back post. Daoud covered his goal. But that looked tempting. Newtown pride. Foot on the gas here. And it is Tavoy Morgan joining Ganzer up top. Tavoy Morgan, a mainstay of this club. Mesoamerica surviving, but only just. This one cleared a bit more effectively. But once again, it's Newtown, first to the 50-50 ball. Tavoy Morgan goes through the back of Piero. Sent forward by Sorto. Sorto has found Leo. What can he look to create here? Into the box. Opportunity now. Called for the handball. Referee hasn't seen anything. Follow-up shot by Mirko. No handball, says the referee. The center was close enough, as was the AR on that far side, to make that call effectively. Additionally, into this match for Mesoamerica, Cesar Gutierrez, number 19. With Cesar Gutierrez, who almost had a scoring opportunity there. Headed down by Sorto. 50-50 ball, not really won by anyone, but here's Tavoy Morgan. He'll take over. Alva. Alva, and it's back out wide for Morgan. Morgan's got two defenders on him. Morgan, some hold-up play, and he's worked across, but that cross will sail out of bounds. And now, here comes the time wasting by Mesoamerica. With 15 minutes still to play. Mesoamerica happy to take every second off the clock. Goal kick sent towards the center. Leo let it bounce in the face of Dutra. Back to Dadona. One in the center by Piero. Headed back by Dutra, headed back, and now towards Leo. Here's Piero. Piero trying to find Leo. Neither team able to gain possession firmly. Now it is Newtown in control. Here's Rose for Morgan. Into the center for Sosa. Back for Morrison, sent towards the box. Ganzer did get the head on it, but not enough power or direction to trouble Daoud. Foul there. Newtown now. If recent results are anything to go off, Newtown will get that decisive tying goal in the dying embers of this match. To be determined if it will play out like that. Here is the free kick. Costa standing over it. We have entered those final 15 minutes in which Newtown does score a bulk of their goals. Center having just about enough of the Mesoamerica chirping the nonsense. Guiding Moises off the field. Moises needing to make his exit from this match. Moises wasting time. Lucky not to go into the book on that occasion. Here's the ball into the box. Flicked on out for a goal kick. And I don't know if Mesoamerica just hasn't been watching the World Cup, but time wasting no longer a very effective strategy. All those minutes will come back to haunt them. Referee added 5 in the first half. Can only imagine how much will be added for the conclusion of this second. That ball cleared effectively. Touchdown now. Here is Meso. Still giving chase. Tadona had to be bold and brave to come out for that one. Meso still putting Newtown under pressure. Now finding Alva in some space. Alva, he's had some magical footwork. Alva didn't play the whistle, and now Mesoamerica could be in here. Mesoamerica, ball bouncing out to Saavedra. Saavedra can't find the back of the net. An unbelievable exchange. An unbelievable exchange, and now down in the box. I believe that's Pacheco. Where is the order? Folks, we will make every effort to clear up the events as they have just played out, but really well and truly, I'm at a loss. So, it was Alva who skilled past, I believe that was Saavedra, believed himself to be fouled, so just stopped playing, which is just about the first rule in soccer, is to play the whistle. Lost possession. Saavedra had an opportunity, couldn't capitalize. Another Mesoamerica player in the center of the box, off an errant bounce, could not capitalize. Saavedra, once again, could not capitalize. Ball was out for a goal kick. And after the fact, it was Pacheco who went down in the box. And the swarm of Mesoamerica players, this time joined by a swarm of Newtown players, no, it will be a corner. Wow. What an exchange. And in the past 5 to 10 minutes, both teams lucky not to concede. Referee still working to make sense of things. Unsure if we've had a card handed out as of yet. I don't know about you folks at home, but if this game finishes with 22 players on the field, I would be shocked. Center referee now going over to the fourth official to continue to try and bring this game back to order. Asad Omanovic, among 22 players plus substitutions, Asad Omanovic has been the hardest working man. Corner cleared. Clearly a foul there. Pietro down. Pietro really making the most of this foul. Nothing too heinous about it, probably not deserving of the theatrics, but I mean, time wasting, it's a strategy. And it's proven effective in many a game, but depending on the stoppage time to be given here, we'll see how effective it is. Meanwhile, it is Pacheco and Pietro to stand over it. Pacheco to take. This one will beat the wall, will beat the goalkeeper, but also beat the goal in as well. We are reaching the final 5 minutes of play. Mesoamerica up 2-1 in a firecracker of a match. Back and forth action between both teams. Excellently touched down. Continued forward. But it was Kareem Russell who put in that touch to snuff out the attack. Mesoamerica whistled for the foul. Referee spared the theatrics on this occasion. Officially into the final 5 minutes of this match plus stoppages. Mesoamerica's game to lose. Driven towards the box, headed clear by Pacheco. Mistouched in the front by Gutierrez. So Newtown can go the other way. Brought down. Brought down was the Mesoamerica player. Yellow card issued. Yellow card issued to, looking to confirm that number. Yes, that was Khalid Rose. Folks, we have been treated to an absolute barn burner here tonight, but still to come tomorrow, 10 a.m. Central Time, it's the women's turn for the National Amateur Cup Finals. That match to be contested between Rochester Lasers and Image NTX. Definitely not one to miss. We will crown a new national champion, as the defending champions were knocked out earlier this weekend. Fouls aplenty here in the final 5 minutes. Cards being handed out like Halloween candy. Surely center referee Asad Omanovic and his team need to gain control here. This match quickly spiraling towards an ending not deserving of the honor of this cup. Now, if you're Newtown, how do you strategize? How do you play this one out? You know that there will be extended amounts of stoppage time. You know how good you are as a team in stoppage time in the final 15 minutes, which have all but elapsed. If you're able to, do you bring on, do you return the starters to the match? Ball cleared. Bouncing in the box dangerously. Here's Khalid Rose. He'll flick it forward for Tavoy Morgan. Tavoy Morgan skating past challenges. Now out wide for Ganzer. Oh, that's unbelievable. And it's Tavoy Morgan who is sent off for a strike to the face. It was unaffordable. It was unimaginable. And now it is the reality of Newtown. A deserved red card for sure. And for those who aren't aware of my current layout, I've got a team of some of the best referees in U.S. soccer, amateur, all of whom have agreed it's a straight red. No, that was a straight red, clear as day. And down to 10 men. The end of the match looming. Tavoy Morgan, perhaps his temper getting the best of him, perhaps the moment and the lights just too bright. Newtown, who have been here before, the pedigree of champions, $1 million winners at these soccer tournaments 7v7, are now perhaps moments, minutes, stoppage time away from falling to potential first-time winners. Mesoamerica, the underdogs coming into this weekend, the outsiders looking in, led by Alfaro, the number 10, the captain. His third time lucky. Leo, hold up play on the end line. Alva taking over. And all that time now could come back to haunt Meso. Oh, ole, Sosa. Beautiful. All that time could come back to haunt Meso. We have 11 minutes. I did not mistake that. 11 minutes of stoppage time to be played in this match. Here is Leo. They've taken over. Mesoamerica trying to slip Leo through. Alva's there. Alva can advance. Numbers forward for Newtown. You have 11 minutes. It's not quite kitchen sink time, but it is rapidly approaching. Already, Captain Dutra from center back now up into the striker role. Here's Ganzer. Ganzer! Playing that ball forward. It is a handball. Free kick now for Newtown. Can they rescue something to take us to extended time? Free kick into the box. Dealt with initially, and lines are cleared. Alva will give chase. Saavedra will give chase. Saavedra, pressure on Alva. Saavedra caught Alva there. It's a foul. Alva launching forward for Dutra. Dutra, the center half, now leading the line. Everything to play for. Nothing to lose at this point for Newtown. Another foul. I'd like to mention, by the way, just for my own personal satisfaction, I did call it. This match will not end with 22. Free kick into the box. Dutra went through the back of Sorto. It is a free kick that now Mesoamerica can milk for all it's worth. Time is on their side. A numbers advantage. History looming for Mesoamerica. "29 years since a West Coast Region 4 amateur team has won an National Amateur Cup. Any national championship, excuse me. Referee allowing play to continue. Out of bounds. It's a Mesoamerica throw-in. Leo holding the ball up against the pressure of Morrison. Throw in once again for Mesoamerica. We've reached 96 minutes, still 5 to play. Saavedra. Saavedra brought down, yellow card issued to Alva, free kick for Mesoamerica. Okay, now we play tactician once again. If you're Mesoamerica, do you go for the game ender? Do you put numbers into the box and try and wrap this one up? Or do you play the corner and try and ride it out on the 1-goal advantage? You have the numbers advantage, but this isn't any old team. This is Newtown Pride FC. They will play for the corner. Leo trying to skip past defenders, unable to get past a third. Yep, that's very clearly a foul. And here come the crowds. There goes the game. A team of referees hoping to consolidate what remains of this match, see it out on a high note. To summarize, it was a foul called on Mesoamerica, so it will be Newtown's ball once we resume play. After play theatrics by Saavedra, who has earned him a yellow card. And now Dadona will push his team forward. Newtown committing numbers into the attacking half. One by Saavedra. One again by Leo. Meso whistled for the foul. Believe me, you guys are watching the same game I am. I'm sure having the same thoughts. This one sent towards the box. Ganzer gives chase. Dutra flicks towards the box. Sosa. Costa could line up the shot. Costa deflected off Sorto. This one will go forward. Gutierrez. Gutierrez running at the sideline. Gutierrez now holding up. Facing Russell. Gutierrez. Still with Mesoamerica. And it is Mesoamerica's throw in now. We are into the 100th minute of play. Just under 2 to go here, plus whatever the referee decides to add, if he chooses anything at all. Mesoamerica on the precipice of history. It will be a corner. Sent straight towards the hands of Dadona. There's time on the clock. He could push his team up. Here is Alva. Rose. Rose facing pressure. Rose facing a second defender. A third defender comes to the aid. Now slipped through. Saavedra. Leo. What a save! Dadona keeps hope alive. It is the faintest glimmer of what remained in Pandora's box, but hope is alive for Newtown Pride. Complacent possession called Dadona into action. And when the pressure's on, Dadona has played exceptionally. Now, here is Dutra, the captain, gallivanting forward. Oh, and it is a handball. The attack snuffed out by user error. That was the opportunity. Opportunities which have gone begging this entire second half for Newtown Pride. Ball sent forward. All eyes towards the center reef, for only he knows how much time will truly remain here. Here's Leo, who missed a critical opportunity to seal this match. Free kick taken quickly. Dutra goes up for it. Dutra lost it in the air. Pietro down. Ayala calling for it way at the back. They will go all the way across the field to Saavedra. Saavedra will play the hold-up. Facing two defenders, Saavedra. It's tight touches to keep him away from the defenders, and that's sensational by Saavedra. Oh, that is! Substitute Khalid Rose bringing down Saavedra, earning himself a second yellow card. Red card issued to Khalid Rose. And that's it! The Cinderella story! We are going to bring you scenes from the championship ceremony. We will see both the second place awards and the championship awards given out, as well as a championship celebration brought to you by Bud Light. All of that and more, as well as some post-field interviews perhaps. Stick with us here on the stream. And we're back. Thank you for joining me. I'm standing by here with Coach Jimmy and the talisman for Mesoamerica, Alfaro Herman. Gentlemen, take me through this moment, what this means to you as a club and as a family.
It's the best feeling that I have in my life. We've been fighting for this for many years. We tried the first time in 2019, and things doesn't go well that we thought, but at the end, we keep fighting, and today is our moment. Thank God.
And for you especially, Alfaro, this is you said your fourth time, right? Your fourth, so I was saying third, my apologies, but your fourth time here, first time winning. What does it mean to you to finally capture this gold?
I think it's everything. Like I mentioned before, this is the opportunity to expose the talent that we have back at home, and the exposure that gives us. But I mean, it's everything for me. I mean, it's my fourth one, so I had to get it something. They had to give it to me, so I'm glad we were able to do it today, and very happy with the team's effort and everybody that supports on and off the pitch. I'm very happy. Thank you.
And you mentioned right before we started this interview about the preparations that went into finally achieving this moment. Walk me through those preparations and through everything that brought you here to this game.
You want to go ahead? You go ahead. All right. Well, I think the preparation that we took, it was just more mentally and obviously physically, because we knew like how long it takes to get these teams. All these teams are really good physically and organized, so we had to match their momentum, or their physical, if not even more. So I think it took a lot of us, and everybody was in the same symphony. So I think that the game shows it, and how prepared we got to be. So I'm just very happy.
And finally, I want to open the floor to you. Obviously, we have a stream going. We've got viewers watching from across the nation, en inglés o español, whatever you want. This is your moment. Take it.
Nada, primero quiero darle gracias a Dios por permitirme formar parte de esto. Son cosas que solo Dios sabe lo que uno se prepara, lo que cuesta. A este muchacho, yo conté una historia antes de empezar el juego. Conté una historia de él, pareció graciosa, pero es un cariño por el cual, es algo que a mí me llevó a tenerle mucho cariño. Lo conozco desde muy pequeño y hemos trabajado juntos como una familia, adherimos jugadores. La preparación que tuvimos fue eso, buscar jugadores, prepararlos, mentalizarlos, que esto era algo más que una simple talacha, era algo más profesional, y pues gracias a Dios y a mi familia por permitirme estar a donde estoy y ser quien soy. Gracias.
Yeah, I'll take the mic. I just want to thank everybody, that believed in me and that's guided me here to this special event. Just very happy, and I went through a lot this past year, and just to let everybody know that hard work does pay off, and I'm just happy. This is one that I've been wanting, and shout out to my wife back at home. I love you. My parents, thank you for always believing me and supporting me, and to the team, to the staff and everybody that loves me and seen me grow up as a youngin', and they never turned their back on me, and they were always there on and off the pitch. So thank you guys. Thank you everybody that back at home. We're gonna bring the ship back, and yes sir, this is us, and to more things coming in the future. Yes, thank you.
Amigos, felicidades. I hate to scoot you on your way, but you guys have a championship celebration to get to. Go enjoy, and there's, I think I can mention it now. You got a whole Bud Light celebration for you waiting out there. Go enjoy. Hey, thank you guys. Yeah, gracias. You as well.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you so much for joining us on this momentous occasion here at the 99th edition of the National Amateur Cup Finals. We will return to you shortly with live scenes. I think live scenes. Not live scenes of the you'll see the scenes from the championship celebration and the Bud Light Finals Championship celebration. Thank you so much for joining us here on this stream. For myself, Diego Mijan, behind the camera, Patrick Murphy, and all of the United States Adult Soccer Association, thank you so much. Good night, and see you tomorrow for the women's game.